morning, soul family. I'm Gabby. Welcome to my spiritual awakening channel. If you're a returning visitor, thank you so much for coming on back. If you're a new visitor, consider subscribing and I welcome you with open arms. Today's topic is going to be the new moon, August 30th in Virgo. Okay? This is an energy update. Now, if you know anything about Virgos, if you have a Virgo in your life, then I'm pretty sure you know about Virgos. Remember that Virgos are earth signs. They're very practical. They're very aware of themselves, super analytical of themselves even. Maybe even overcritical of themselves. So with all this energy going on in Virgo season, with the new moon right around the corner in Virgo, know that a lot of things are going to come up to the surface to be inspected. So I've been really noticing, even in myself, and I've been taking some notes, I've been very analytical and critical. I've been looking at things with a different pair of eyes, which actually it hasn't been a bad thing. Things that you don't pay attention to on a regular basis when you're in Virgo season and when the new moon is about to be in Virgo, know that things are going to come out that you weren't even looking at. And then it's going to give you an opportunity to fix some shit. Things that you were putting off or overlooking are now necessary. It's like you can't ignore it anymore. And that's because that Virgo energy, Virgo pays attention to the slightest details. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been that there was a crooked picture in your room that you just kept overlooking, like, whatever, I'm not worried about that picture. But now in Virgo season, that picture being crooked is irritating you beyond belief, and you have to fix it all of a sudden. It's the energy of the Virgo, okay? So right now, the sun is in Virgo, okay? And that's until sometime in mid-September. You're going to notice that you're being neat. You're going to be like almost like a neat freak. Things that you overlook, that pile of newspapers stacked up by the door, and circular flyers that's packed, in these little spaces in your front porch, just piled up for months. And now with your Virgo set of eyes, you're gonna zone in on that, and you're gonna be like, oh no, that has to go. Okay. Utilize this energy with the Virgo. Sorry, stuff's going on outside. Utilize this Virgo energy though, because this is not always going to be available to you, especially if you're not a Virgo or if you don't have a lot of Virgo in your chart. Like me, I have no Virgo in my chart. This is why I did an energy update in the first place, because I noticed characteristics coming out in myself that are not normal. I'm not overcritical of myself. I accept myself flaws and all, but these last couple days, and as you notice, I haven't been posting as much content because these last couple of days I've been like super overcritical of myself. In addition to that, I've been planning more. And if you want to get something done in your life, utilize this energy right now. This Virgo energy will allow you to create business plans, things that you have been pondering about, things that you were thinking about and didn't take any action steps. I guarantee you, during this Virgo season, this energy is the energy you want to utilize to start your business plan, to take flight in a direction that you had only been thinking about and didn't know how to tackle. You're going to be blessed with this Virgo energy. Now, Virgos are not always, the most sincere people. So you might even notice that you're not only over critical of yourself, but you're over criticizing other people now. And you're being super judgy, you're judgmental. and you're showing your love in a different way. You're probably doing more tough love right now. Like, you know what? I love you, but you've been unemployed too long and you need to get a job. You know what I mean? You're just going to come out and say it now. When in other times, when you didn't have this Virgo energy backing you, you would have said it in a different way or not have said it at all. You know what I'm saying? So take the good and be careful with the negative, okay? In addition to that, there's some major things going on. And you know, my energy updates always focus on the cosmos, because as above, so below. What is affecting the planets are affecting us here, okay, on planet Earth. So, Mercury is in the sign of Leo until the 29th of August. And then after the 29th of August, it's going to go into Virgo. Now, you have that small, window, like 2 days left. If there's anything that you needed to say to somebody, I would say if you can say it between now and midday on the 29th before it switches over to Virgo, definitely get it out now. But don't say it if you don't want it to come out in a matter-of-fact type of way. If you wait until Virgo takes over on the 29th, you're going to have less of a filter. Your sense of humor is going to be more dry, and you may run the risk of hurting somebody's feelings when you don't intend to. So if you have to say something now, do it in the next 2 days, or else be very careful if you say it during Virgo and Mercury, or rather Mercury and Virgo. While it's in Leo, though, Leo energy is excellent energy. We just came out of Leo energy, or we're coming out of it. And, organizing, planning, Leos are also excellent at that. So it's almost kind of similar to Virgo energy. Virgos are excellent at organizing. However, I would say Leos are better leaders, Virgos can be sort of cranky. Sometimes they kind of just want to do it their way themselves, and they may not even want your help because they don't think you're capable. And they might make it well known that, no, you don't know what you're doing. I'll do it myself. You know what I mean? Or opposed to Leo would say, listen, you're good at this, so why don't you do that? You know what I mean? So it's a different approach. You know what I mean? Now we also have Venus in Virgo. As you know, Venus in Virgo is its natural planetary house. That's its natural ruler. So not only is it Virgo season, but it's Virgo season. Okay? So if I was you, I would get online and start searching up the characteristics of Virgos and start tapping in. A lot of it is going to influence you without you even realizing it, which is why I knew something had told me, let me ask myself, what is it about you that feels foreign? Why are you being so critical? Why is your mind obsessing over things and overthinking? So then it made me realize, okay, this is Virgo season. I'm acting like a Virgo. So it's going to affect you whether you realize it or not. So the best part is when you realize it, then you can start to manipulate it in such a way that is beneficial to you. Because you don't want energies taking charge of you and influencing you without your knowledge. You know what I mean? You want to be aware so that way you can use that. There's qualities of every sign that if you don't have in your chart, when you do have that influence of it, take full advantage. You know what I'm saying? Now, we already talked about Venus and Mercury. Okay. Mars is also in Virgo. Mars is going to be in Virgo until October. So Basically, this is like the best time to get a new business started, some new venture. If you want to start a new health regimen, if you want to start a diet, chances of success are super high, because with Virgo energy, Virgos do not accept defeat. Okay, they just don't. They're systematic. They pay attention to details. They dive deep and they research things before they take it on, because they're setting themselves up for success. This is the mindset of a Virgo. So if you want to have anything pop off, why not start it right now? This energy is excellent. Okay. Now, in addition to that, Saturn is a biggie. Saturn is in Capricorn. As you know, it's its natural ruler, natural house, okay? This placement makes Capricorn highly, highly important when it comes down to the planet Saturn. Saturn is the planet that teaches you lessons. Things don't come easy. Saturn is like the parent, and you're like its child. And it's going to tell you when you're doing right and wrong, and it's going to show you and teach you a lesson, okay? So Saturn is very serious. Keep in mind that when you are carrying out important tasks, you're going to have unbelievable focus, because that's something that Saturn and Capricorn bring to the table. So if you combine that with Virgo energy, you're going to be super focused. You're going to be critical and analytical. You're going to be able to carry out tasks with less distractions and sheer focus on that goal. So I encourage everyone, take full advantage of these current energies right now. Okay? Jupiter is in Sagittarius. Okay, all the way until the end of the year, till December 2nd or something like that in 2019. So remember, Jupiter and Sagittarius are in their natural placement. Jupiter rules Sagittarius. So expect travel, expansion, educational pursuits. Expect luck with money. Yes, I said it. Luck with money. Okay? Pay attention to opportunities that interest you, and how you can turn that around to make some money out of it. Because with Virgo energy, and you combine it with Capricorn and Saturn, and then Jupiter and Sagittarius, you have the ingredients. Because remember, this is alchemy. You have the ingredients now to turn a hobby into something you can monetize, something you can make money with. You have the opportunity now to stumble upon a gold mine if you focus. If you look at it from a different pair of eyes. So this is why I say, right now you should be studying up on what Virgos do. If you know a Virgo, and I know a couple Virgos, very neat, very clean, very health conscious about what they put in their body. They work out, they do things systematic, things is organized. If you walk in their house, everything is, geometrically organized. Okay? So you utilize those qualities. You're not going to be this way all the time. So take advantage of the energies that are flooding us right now. It's definitely flooding us. Okay? And I also wanted to speak on, hold on, I'm getting my notes. Mars and Virgo, even though I went into it, Mars and Virgo is going to give you that passion. You're going to have a passion behind what it is that you want to accomplish. If you want something to be crazy about, if you want something to really push for, This is the time to analyze that and find that. So make certain that whatever you're passionate about, whatever you love to do in your heart center, from your heart space, try to find a way to incorporate that into something you can do every day, be happy with, and make money out of. And then a lot of people are trying now to figure out how they can leave their jobs. And I gotta tell you, this energy feels really right. With all these different combinations and these planetary influences, this is the right timing to take your hobby and flip that shit into a hustle and do it part-time and then ease it on till it's full-time and you leave that job, okay? So look at the things that you're passionate about, the things that are in your heart center, that you know you can do this for the rest of your life, every day, no days off, and be super happy. And make good money. Make the kind of money that will allow you to do the things you want to do. Because traveling is in the air right now. People are, planning trips. People are trying to get up and out. You want to be able to work from home. You want to be able to travel and, take your laptop with you and, conduct business, a little bit, a couple hours while you're on vacation, and know that your bank account is still stacking. You know what I mean? So this is that energy. Take advantage of it. This has been an energy update by the Divine Pioneer. I love you guys. I know I have taken maybe a day or two off. And I'm going to tell you the reason real quick. As you know, I am with child. I'm pregnant. I have been having morning sickness and nausea and extreme exhaustion. I gotta be honest. This pregnancy is a blessing, and I am grateful for all of it. So don't think that I'm complaining, but I'm just letting you know I've been kind of falling back a little bit to get my body together because I'm going through serious hormonal changes over here. So if you don't see me interacting as much on YouTube, it's because I'm either, thrown up in somebody's bathroom or I'm asleep. Hopefully not behind the wheel, because that almost happened. I'm telling you. But that's what's been going on. But more videos are always still coming, even if I, take a day off or something like that. I've always had so many ideas and so many topics that I wanted to talk about. And believe it or not, they're all in my magic book. And I'm not even halfway through my magic book. So no, I always have videos. I always have content. I have things to talk about. If I'm not talking, it's because something physically is going on with your girl. At any rate, if you're liking my content, give me a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe, because that lets me know that people are here. You guys are here with me, right? And if you like to share some content, I would appreciate it. And on that note, have a wonderful evening, and love and light.